Woke up, bro. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Welcome back to Keys Men's Corner, baby. What's good? Let's go. So what's our topic for today? I woke up this morning and thought about something crazy, man. I'm like, man, you know, when you wake up, you just feel like a king, bro. And I'm like, we're all kings, man. We're all kings. But now, for real, man, like, we are really kings at the end of the day. You know, they talk about it from a heritage standpoint, you know, like where we come from and things like that. That's true. But a lot of times, cats base themselves on being a king when it comes to money, they job, what kind of woman they got. That don't make you a king, brother. You already a king. But you got to understand that. And today, we're going to figure out why. Sex does not make you a king. Sex, again, does not, what? Make you a king. Sex does not make you a king, okay? Sorry for the younger cats on the video, but hey, you need to hear it too because it doesn't make you a king. The reason why I say this is because one day you will meet the woman that you want to give your all to, and you can't give your all to her if you've given pieces of yourself to everyone else. That's how it works. So when you establish yourself and identify yourself as a king, you have to understand that you are of value, the same value that you see in the young woman or young lady that you have your eyes on. You see the value in her, but you must identify the value in yourself so you won't devalue yourself by spreading yourself thin, okay? Yeah, don't forget that. It's important. You know, it's really hard to take all of those experiences back, and you want to give your whole everything to a woman later on down the line, and you're like, God dang, like I cannot get these thoughts out of my head from my past. It will haunt you. Don't do it. You are a king. Know your value. Sit on your throne, man. Sit on your throne, man. So the second piece of understanding the type of king that you are is that you must be around other kings. Please be careful about the company that you keep, man. You know, that whole clout thing, like I spoke on that a little earlier, like that stuff is dead. If you're trying to get clout from people that just don't do anything for you, they have more so of a peasant mindset than a king mindset. You need to switch it up. Like, be around other kings, help others elevate, help other people that are around you know what you're trying to do with your life so they can put you in front of other people that are also trying to do the things you're trying to do. Build your circle. You know, this is all about kingship, baby. You got sit on your throne, man. And I think it's important that I touch on another piece of this whole hanging around kings thing too, because guys are funny. Guys are very, very, very funny, because you'll get around a group of guys that are successful, and it's always a couple other guys that want to trump that person. You know, it's weird. It's like if you're in a room full of millionaires and you have somebody that's trying to get to the millionaire standpoint, the person who's trying to get to the millionaire number, they're gonna sit down, they're gonna listen, get in there and hustle, you know, network, all of that. But it's gonna be one millionaire in that room that's gonna be like, oh, I'm a couple million ahead of that cat right there. I should be the one that should be. I'm the leader. You know, I'm the leader of the pack. Like, bro, like shut up. Like you in a room full of millionaires. Recognize your success, yo. Like if you're out of that mindset, man, like it will get you way further than trying to be like the boss hog. You know what I'm saying? Be competitive. You know what I'm saying? Always push to thrive. You know, do all that stuff. But like, yo, you don't always have to be the biggest man in the room, yo. Like that's the most aggravating, like, man, yo. Last piece of the morning. So this is gonna be kind of unique. I think this is coming from a more so personal standpoint, something I identified. So again, when you look at females and you look at the ones that you may be interested in, there's a piece of, if this is a word, exclusivity that they have that makes you wanna holler at them like, oh, hold on, she different. She ain't out here like all these other girls. You need to do the same thing. Like, Why do you want to be so available that you're just average? And a lot of fellas do that. Like, a lot of fellas do that. Like, you're so available, you so popping on Instagram that the girl with value don't want you, dog. She don't want you, bro. Yo, you gotta understand that, man. It's cool. It's cool to be popular, all that good stuff. I understand that. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But understand that you will put yourself in a certain box that a true woman of value who may not like that is going to X you out. Remember that. You know what? I even dare you to try this. I dare you to try this. If you are one of those guys that you post on Instagram, you know, every other day, all that good stuff. You post pictures up. You show your outfit, you show your kicks, your J's, all that stuff. Notice the type of women you get in your inbox now. Change that for 6 months. Don't post as much. Post every now and then, you know, motivational stuff, you know, some cool stuff you got going on in your life. Keep it at that. And watch how your pool of women changes. Watch how the caliber of woman elevates extremely after you make that change. Do that and let me know how it goes. All right. So we touched on a few things today, man. We talked about some good stuff. So by now you should at least have a foundational understanding of what it takes to be a king. But I want this to be our first session of where our guys really chime in on this, man. Yo, like, I know there are a lot of other fellas watching right now that have great insight on what it takes to really push your value up, really understand who you are as a king. I want to know what they are. So comment below. Make sure you subscribe and tune in. And we're going to keep building in Key's Men Corner. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, fellas. Holla.